Hey, and welcome to the beginner build of the mini blueprint machine. I'm going to try to show a few tips and tricks of how I build efficiently. And right now I'm working on this medical center on my city base. So we're going to start with a funnel conveyor. And we'll lay it down over here. Blueprint machines are not new. Usually they're huge affairs tied to a 1x1 cutter. I've made a little mini one that makes it it's easy to move around your build when you want to relocate it. So now we're going to take a tilt conveyor, slide it onto that funnel, and then we'll grab one more tilted. You can make this shorter. You can make it with just one conveyor if you like. I found 3 to be a sweet spot. It holds enough wood to make it productive and worthwhile. Then we'll get a large tile, and we're going to want to put that flush against the conveyor. That's not quite flush, so we'll flip it around. That's flush but not centered, and that's flush and centered. There we go. Perfect. Nice little setup. Now all I have to do is load it. So now I've gone ahead and loaded it to do some white. Again, a lot of people hook this to a 1x1 cutter. I just do this by hand. It lets me fill it up with a lot of white. And I'm going to put in some curb molding here. So let's go ahead and pick that out. There it is. It's exactly the orientation I want. And just put it flush against the tile. And boom, fill, fill, fill. And then you can go ahead and place it conveniently. This city build can be quite tight in places, so this has helped me work cleanly. There's not a lot of loose 1x1s laying around. I'm not kicking the blueprints. And boom, done. Now, I call this the Crayola box, and I've gone ahead and added some other colors. I've still got my white. I'm going to be using walnut for some of the walls. And then koa. Now here on these two I've just used flat conveyors. I didn't have any more funnels, and that's fine too. Again, most people will run a 1x1 cutter into it, but that's a large affair and I don't have room or space for that, and it makes it hard to move. So this is about convenience and efficiency. So let's go ahead and knock out some walnut walls here. But first on this side, I've gone ahead and mixed up the tiles so I know where each color starts and ends, and then I put a post at the bottom of white, walnut, and koa. Because sometimes I'll use up a color and want to switch to a different color, and then I can just put the post in, and that reminds me what I've got loaded. Alright, so let's make some walls. Get the large floor. And it's oriented the grain the way I like, and we'll just go pop it against the tile. Now I didn't overly fill the walnut, so I've got a missing piece there. That's also a good indicator when you're getting low and you need to refill. Alright, we'll place those walls quickly, and then I'll just joggle a piece. And we'll get that one filled. I like this method in a way because when you get on a roll and you're placing blueprints, this way you don't have to stop for a while. And when you cut wood, you can just cut a lot of wood. Alright. Boom, koa, koa, koa. Alright, got quite a few. I'll just joggle that one over. And then we'll just go ahead and lay this koa in. So this is definitely one of the tips I use to build fast and efficiently. It may not work for your needs, but this is a fairly small setup, especially for doing 3 colors. Of course, you can make it as big as you want, but that kind of limits the portability. I've used this on every street for doing the hotel and other things. Let's go ahead and make some more molding. And boom, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this allows you really just to keep rolling and getting your blueprints down. And then a bonus is that it's nice, neat, and all you have to do is stop occasionally and get everything refilled, and it lasts quite a while. All right. Again, thanks to the Daily Dose of Lumber for inviting me along to do a toot, and you can get those every Friday. We'll see you again next time. Thank you so much.